How much confidence in your ability do you truly have? Maybe you might be doubtful of yourself sometimes, but this is actually very natural. What is also natural is that you can increase your belief or your self-efficacy that you have. And this video will make sure that you will have the belief so you can achieve everything you want to achieve. This is actually part of a series of positive psychology, the science of human flourishing, which is really close as well to personal development and psychology are my passions, and I like to combine them in this video for you. If you don't know me, I'm Luke Thomas, organizational psychologist based in Amsterdam, and my master's degree was given to me as well by the University of Amsterdam. So why do you want a high self-efficacy or believe in your abilities? Because there are scientific studies that if you believe in yourself, in your abilities, your task performance on whatever the task is, sports, work, or even your education, your study, you will get better performance. And that's of course what you want. Also leads to lower stress and faster recovery. So setbacks, stress are unavoidable in life, but the durability on how to deal with these factors, you have influence on those. And self-efficacy is a very important factor in that one. And higher self-efficacy also leads to more commitment to your goals and putting in more effort. And more effort will increase your results. But really increasing self-efficacy is also an important factor because we can know that it is good for you, but if you don't know how to increase it, you're still not where you want to be. The first, most prominent one are mastery experience. If you succeed at a task, your confidence in your ability will grow. So trying to create as much mastery experiences is very important. Sometimes people, they focus too much on a certain memory where they failed at something and then they stop trying. Then it's really important to get a few small wins in so your confidence, your ability will grow. Having a supportive environment who also gives you feedback on your abilities is also very important. When people tell you, hey, you're doing good, or you should do this maybe a little bit better, this also will increase the influence you have on your skills. I know if you have an environment that's constantly critically of you, well, of course, this will be very taxing for the ability to have in yourself. Vicarious experience basically meaning learning from others. When you have a mentor, someone you look up to, where you can learn from and you see what he or she does on a daily basis, this will also help you to get better. I still know that I had a lot of internships, and at these internships, successful coaches, successful psychologists, I had the opportunity to look what they were doing every day, which made them the person they were with all the skills they had. And I just had to copy those behaviors. And then I could have the trust that if I could continue with these behaviors myself, one day I would get to the level that I want to get. And the last one, psychological and emotional states. If you're very stressed out, if you're very emotional, this will also influence the ability you have. Of course, we all had a presentation where in front of a group, we had to give a speech, and this raised our anxiety, our stress, or our excitement levels. And this will influence maybe momentarily your self-efficacy, the belief you have in yourself. But if you are not that comfortable with your own emotions, with your own stress level, with your own anxiety, and you interpret it as something bad, for example, when I'm in front of a group, I still feel a little bit tense, but I interpret the anxiety not as something, oh, I'm not doing so well, but as something good, as something that excites me, as something that I can learn from. And even though maybe in the end, I would still be a little bit exhaustive of all the performance I did, my ability in myself actually grows. So there you have it. 4 ways: mastery experience, social preparation, vicarious experience, and managing your emotional state to increase the ability you have in yourself so you can achieve what you want to achieve. The next video will be about emotional intelligence. On screen right now comes the playlist of all the positive psychology videos I made, so make sure to click on that one.